Trump's administration, facing budget constraints, ordered the NSF to drastically cut staff. 168 scientists and support personnel lost their jobs. The scientific community expressed outrage. The National Science Foundation, under pressure from the Trump administration, terminated 168 employees. This controversial decision sparked widespread protests and criticism. A controversial directive from the Trump administration resulted in the NSF firing 168 employees. Many fear this will hinder scientific progress and innovation. Facing pressure to reduce spending, the NSF was forced to lay off 168 workers under Trump's orders. The impact on research is expected to be significant. In a controversial move, President Trump ordered the National Science Foundation to dismiss 168 employees. The move was widely condemned by scientists. The National Science Foundation's workforce was reduced by 168 due to Trump's order. This drastic measure ignited public debate regarding scientific funding. Under pressure from the White House, the National Science Foundation terminated 168 positions. The job losses caused significant disruption within the scientific community. National Science Foundation employees received termination notices, a direct result of Trump's budgetary demands. The fallout was immediate and severe. Trump's administration mandated budget cuts, leading to the NSF firing 168 workers. This action jeopardizes ongoing scientific research initiatives. The NSF was compelled to lay off 168 employees as a result of Trump's executive order. This decision generated considerable public controversy. Following a direct order from President Trump, 168 employees of the National Science Foundation were let go. The impact on research is uncertain. Budget cuts imposed by the Trump administration forced the NSF to lay off 168 valued employees. The scientific community voiced strong opposition. Facing immense budgetary pressures, the NSF reluctantly fired 168 employees under Trump's direction. The consequences remain to be seen. The Trump administration's influence on the NSF led to the dismissal of 168 employees. This action ignited widespread public concern. A controversial decision by the Trump administration resulted in 168 NSF employees losing their jobs. The scientific community is deeply troubled. Due to budget constraints and executive orders from Trump, the NSF laid off 168 employees. The loss of expertise is deeply concerning. The National Science Foundation, under mandate from the Trump administration, eliminated 168 jobs. Scientists expressed their dismay publicly. President Trump's directives resulted in the termination of 168 National Science Foundation workers. This decision caused considerable backlash. The NSF was forced to reduce its staff by 168 employees due to Trump's fiscal policies. The effect on research is yet unknown. Under pressure from President Trump, the NSF was compelled to fire 168 employees. The long-term consequences are alarming. Facing strict budget limitations, the NSF dismissed 168 employees as ordered by Trump's administration. The repercussions are significant. The Trump administration's budgetary decisions led to 168 job losses at the National Science Foundation. Many fear long-term consequences. The National Science Foundation's workforce was severely impacted by Trump's order to fire 168 employees. Experts predict widespread negative effects. Employees of the NSF lost their jobs following an order from the Trump administration. This action triggered widespread criticism and protests.